LegacyTV Dublin presents Conversation with Susuana on Afro Carib lifestyles and achievers.
Hello everyone, you're welcome again on this Conversation with Susuana on the LegacyTV Dublin. Today, now I'm supposed to be singing, I should have practiced this song I'm going to sing because I'm excited. I have this great community that I so much admire what they do here in Ireland. And who else will I be talking about? It's a privilege to have a conversation with the Igbo Union here in Dublin. Now, there's no other Igbo Union you can ever imagine that is just one. And this is the only one that I think I recognize, and I think a lot of people do recognize, because they've done a lot of great work here, which I'm well aware of here in Dublin. Now, Igbo Union is a very strong community in Ireland. And not just in Ireland, they've been a strong community all over, everywhere in the world. When I was young, I lived in Lagos, I grew up in Lagos. And even then, all the women, every Sunday goes for their meeting. They don't miss it for anything. The Igbo men are very amazing, so I should have married one of them. So today I have two guests here, representing the Igbo Union Dublin. You're welcome, Dr. Prosper. Good to see you. You're changed all over, looking very traditional. Thank you. Good to have you, And to you, Mazi, Prince. Finish that for me. It's good to have you. I've always watched you. You're a very, very quiet person.
Thank you.
And I admire you when you have your suit on and everything, even if I don't tell you. But I do.
Thanks a lot.
So it's good to have both of you,
Thank you.
Now tell me a little bit, because this is meant to be an open conversation. It's a platform for people to know more about the Igbo Union in Dublin. So tell us about this organization that dazzles everyone in Dublin.
Once again, I say thank you very much, Susan, for your very kind introduction and the enthusiasm and the passion you have about the Igbo Union of Dublin. And as you rightly said, Igbo Union Dublin, IUD, it's one of the foremost socio-cultural organizations that we have in Ireland here. And it's coming to being way back. I'm talking about 10, 11 years ago. Before then, we have different factions of Igbo people from
communities,
from Igbo extraction, but we finally managed to come up with the Igbo Union Dublin. It wasn't easy. There were some difficulties at the initial stage, but with the help of the then ambassador, Dr. Kemachikwe, who was there and supported us, we came up with the Igbo Union, and it has remained one Igbo Union since
then. It's a big community.
It is. It's quite big, and our motto is Onyayala Manneya in Igbo. That means never you abandon your brother or your sister. Yes.
And you guys don't do that.
No, we don't do that.
No, you don't,
we come from a background and a culture where we do brotherhood and sister. The Igbo man believe that the greatest thing you can do to your brother or to your sister is to show him or her the way to grow, right? Because there's a saying that if I have and my brother or sister, if they have on their own, then all of us will be comfortable. So we act as our brothers or our sisters' keeper. And we try to help integrate them to the Irish society
as well.
We also, we've also been very friendly, and we associate with
other communities.
Because we all came to Europe, it's known as maybe Nigerians in diaspora. There are other socio-cultural groups.
Exactly. Apart from the Igbo Union itself, the community, we have the houses, the roads, the middle belt.
Even the Ogun State community. It used to be very popular.
Exactly. Now I'm going to bring you in, Mazi. Prince. It's good to have you here.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming. I don't know if you're going to tell us a little bit about this, your what do they call it?
The
attire itself. stuff and what you're holding, everything. And you're going to tell us about that. I'd love you to tell us a little bit about. That's my first time actually seeing you in that dress, so that you know that I did notice you. You might not be wearing it before, but that was my first time of seeing you. Now, what I want you to tell us about, I know that Igbo Union is like all the Igbos in Ireland. That is my perception of it. But I also know that you have little communities, groups that have their own different names and things like that. But they still all come together under that Igbo Union itself. And I know you have Igbo Union in Dublin, but I'm also aware that they have it in other places like Cork and Waterford. Waterford seems to be one of those big ones as well, and other counties. So tell us about this, having it in places.
Thank you so much, Susan, for having me here. I think I start with my
dress.
Attire. This attire is the real attire for Igbo man.
Yeah.
You know, anywhere we are, both in home, America, or in Europe, whenever you see this attire, it's called Ishiago.
Okay.
That's tiger head.
Tiger head.
So that's a symbol of resilience. And strength and everything. You know, so this is traditional our attire. So it's everywhere. Coming to the issue of Igbo, Ndibo.
Yeah.
I am.
Is this Indigo? Is that
I will call it Ndibo.
Indigo, yeah.
Yeah, but some people call it Igbo or Igbo, but we are the Ndibo. So myself, I'm the Usutonian Dundibo, elected at the president. That's the vice president.
Oh yeah. So you have your new election.
We have.
And you're the vice president.
Yeah, the newly elected. I was the Secretary General Emeritus of Igbo Union before I moved from the position of General Secretary to the
Vice President. President now.
It's quite unfortunate that Onyendu is not here
He's not here
because of his commitment. You know? So, like you asked before, Igbo Union is the umbrella of Ndibo in Ireland. It comprises of 5 states that made up of Igbo. That's Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Abia, and Ebonyi. These are the 5 fingers of Ndibo. And this is what made up of, that made up the Igbo Union. You know? So, and it's a very solid association, union here in Ireland, even all over the world. Because if you go to America or even in Germany, they are all
London,
everywhere. We are everywhere, you know. And just like Dr. Prosper said, our motto is Onyagalawanne. So any place we are, no matter how the number, we must surely locate our brothers and sisters. And that's why we've been known for this union of a thing, because we try to stay together and remain together. So Igbo Union, is a fantastic union. We have done a lot of things here in Ireland, and it comprises of so many subordinate unions, just like you said. Because we have.
You have your women's wing.
Yeah, exactly. As we have the men's wing, we as well have the women's wing. And in Igbo Union, we have what we call affiliate members.
Okay.
So these affiliate members is where
all those other
little towns come. You know, they have their little group community association, but they are under the umbrella of Igbo Union, and Igbo Union supersede their activities. You know, because it's the central. So like calling it central, state, local government, and towns. You know? So
like the way you have the Anambra State Association, you have the Enugu State, so and they all those still come under the Igbo Union.
Igbo Union, So Igbo Union is the overall authority of the whole affiliate groups. So that's how we operate. You know. And
so do you operate as do people pay association union fee, a yearly union fee, or is it monthly? And those ones that are affiliated to you, do they pay into the network, like you know what I mean by a network now? Do they pay into it? Do they pay under the
for example, we have 2 types of membership. So we have one affiliate membership and direct membership.
Direct membership, okay.
So, for example, Anambra State Association is one of the strongest associations in Igbo Union. So, if you are coming to Igbo Union as affiliate member, you have to channel your money through
Anambra, okay.
to Igbo Union.
Yeah.
So if you are coming as a direct member, you have to channel, you have to pay direct to the Igbo Union. And by doing so, then we can see your membership, you know, so that is it.
And because some people might not be a member of the local ones, which is the small ones, but they just want to go directly to be a member of the Igbo Union itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's come to the activities that Igbo Union does in Highland. You do a lot of activities. You do your Yam Festival, which you are well known for. You do this, you join them in doing the St. Patrick Festival. You were very prominent in that, and with all your attires and all the eguguns. Is it egugun you call them? You know, we call them
masquerade.
Masquerade, yeah. That's English. I think masquerade.
Okay, masquerade.
No, we call
what
it
is it in your language?
Mau.
I think we call them egugu in our language, You do all those things. You're involved locally within the community. Brother, just tell us about how all those involvement comes about. And what are you really trying to do with all those involvements?
Well, basically, as you said, I mean, we are rightly involved in some of the activities community work. I would go back to 2012 or 2013 when we had our convention here. It was massive. The essence was to bring the Irish government and try to showcase
your culture, the Igbo culture itself,
in terms of the Igbo man's entrepreneurship and other things, you know, and also to try to see if the Irish government could also partner with some of our businesses here and back home as well. And because we think they are all part of the cultural and
it is important
economic integration as well.
And that's what an Igbo man is known for,
entrepreneurship. So we did that, and it was a 3-day event, and the first day actually what we did was to do the business
conference.
And that conference was opened by Leo Varadkar. He was then the Minister of Integration. So he was there in the morning, did it, and then we had so many businesses, small businesses, but of people who are Igbo and some other
communities as well, Nigeria in general,
and the Irish community as well. So that went well. It was well publicized. They were very happy with it. It went well. It brought a whole lot of people. Then the evening we had sort of a gala night, you know, which also brought the embassy, because the embassy knows about Igbo Union. We always make it a point of duty
to get them involved.
Whenever we have a new government, we normally go to the embassy, visit the embassy and introduce ourselves for them to know what we are doing.
Presence,
And if any other person comes and tell you we are Igbo Union or commits offense, so that you know who the Igbo Unions are. Exactly. So this is what we do. Because the first thing you do is we believe that the embassy is our home. You go there and say, this is who we are. This is, you know, so
because they're still part of
Nigeria. So that went well, you know. And the other things we were trying to do, we have an Igbo language class, you know, where we teach our children Igbo.
Thank you brought that in, because that is such a very, very good thing, you know, to retain our language,
retain our culture. Because what they teach them in school, what they tell the parents in school, when you go home, speak your languages to your children. At that age, they can learn a lot. You know, teach them your culture, teach them all this. But again, we also encourage you to help them to integrate with society, which we are doing as well.
Which is good,
That's why we join in the St. Patrick's March, because it's part of integration. Bringing in our culture, because I've seen so many Irish who also came. They were happy
taking pictures,
seeing us, seeing my brother.
And it makes it colorful,
wearing his Isiago and dancing.
It makes it so colorful.
Yes, exactly. Very colorful. So they're happy with that. Also, we try to there's a new innovation we're trying to bring out. It's sort of an exchange program where we try to bring children from other ethnic background, like from Asia, in fact,
to learn Igbo language.
In fact, there was a time some of the things we did, we need to bring the Irish dance thing. You know, where our kids, you know, the last Iriji festival we did.
Oh, that's good.
They came and performed at our kids. In fact, we have our kids who are also doing the Irish dance, and they're doing excellent as well. You know, so these are all what's in integration.
And I have to tell you, sorry to cut you in, I think the language stands out.
Yeah.
I was telling you, even within our own community, we don't do that. We get our children to speak much of English than our Yoruba itself. And I was saying, if you look at Irish himself, they lost their language, which is, and now they're trying to regain it and fighting whereas for an Igbo man, there's no Igbo man that you see their child that can speak Igbo. And I'm not saying it because you're saying, I've said this even when I've been trying to organize Yoruba classes for people to teach your children how to speak Yoruba, but most of our people will be like, no.
Well, I think the Igbos, we are also crying. We are also saying that our children are not learning at all.
People are not seeing it like that.
We used to assume, we used to think that Yorubas are better in other things. No, to be quite honest.
Yeah. So it's good that we're talking about
it. No, it is.
Because that is the way we think.
That's our orientation, that we think that the Yorubas are better.
No. We are actually, and I was saying that we are jealous of the way you guys put so much effort into teaching your children to speak your language.
I mean, it's all what the Igbo Union
is the opposite direction. Because even in London, even in UK, you see they speak Yoruba in every corner of UK.
Okay, you think so?
But you can never see Igbo language in any corner.
But Highland is different.
So even something in Ireland. So we're always telling ourselves, even in the meeting, look, there's no Yoruba person that cannot speak Yoruba.
It's good that you're saying we talk that differently.
Even there's what they call the Yoruba Parapo, which I know. When you go to their meeting, the professor speaks Yoruba.
Yeah, exactly.
So who knows a whole lot speaks Yoruba, which is very, very good. You know, it's very good. You know, that's one thing we are very
to have this type of conversation because we have prejudice, we have assumptions about each other's culture. But when we come together and have a conversation like this, it gives a platform to be really expressive. Now, for those that might be watching this, we're going to come back and talk more about the Igbo Union. And one of the things I would like us to discuss after the conversation we're going to be having is about recently the Igbo Union have their Yam Festival. But there's a controversy around that. And I would like our brothers here to give us a bit about what this controversy is all about.
LegacyTV Dublin, showcasing the beauty of African culture.